friends, my name is Miss Danae and we're going to read a story together. This story is called Hedgehugs. But before we start reading, I have a big problem. This morning when I got dressed, I couldn't find my other cozy socks. I really wanted to wear them this morning, but I don't know where the other one went. So I hope it's okay if I read to you with mismatched socks on. Now before we start reading our story, let's learn our special letter for this story. This is the letter H, and an H sounds like this. Can you feel that warm air on your hand when you make that sound? Every time we see this letter, we're going to make that sound. I see it inside of our special book word. Do you see that letter too? Right at the beginning, I see a so that's going to help us read this word. Hug. When we put all those sounds together, we get hug. Hug. Our special book word today is hug. Let's find out what a hedgehug is. Horace and Hattie are the very best of friends. There are so many things they like to do together. They like to search for four-leaf clovers in the meadow. They like to make daisy chains in the shade of the old oak tree. They like to splash in puddles on the lawn. And sometimes they like to have a tea party by the river. When Horace is busy, Hattie puts on her tutu and dances in the bluebells. When Hattie is busy, Horace searches for spiders in the woods. Horace and Hattie are the very best of friends, but there is one thing they cannot do together. They cannot hug. They are just too spiky. They have tried lots of ways to hug. In the winter, they rolled in the snow until it covered all their quills. But the hug was too cold. In the spring, they found some old hollow logs. Horace and Hattie squeezed inside, but the hug was too bumpy. In the summer, they stuck strawberries on their spikes, but the hug was too sticky. In the autumn, they covered their quills in crunchy, crispy leaves, but the hug was too scratchy. Poor Horace and Hattie. Then one day, they found something very interesting. It was soft. Was it a hat? Horace decided to investigate. He wriggled and jiggled and nibbled. Then out he popped. Hattie thought Horace looked very funny. Then she had an idea. Hattie looked at Horace. Horace looked at Hattie. They moved closer and closer and closer until they hugged. The hug was just right. Not cold, not scratchy, not sticky, and not bumpy. It was warm and soft and cuddly and comfy. A perfect hedge hug. So the next time you see someone wearing mismatched socks, or if one of your socks goes missing, you know what it means. A hedge hug has happened. Oh, that makes sense. Now I know where my other sock must have gone. A hedgehog must have needed a hug. It was so fun to read with you today. And remember to keep listening for that sound throughout your day. And you never know, maybe a hedgehog might come to your house and need a hedge hug. I'll see you next time.